Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna compare the Huawei Honor 7X and the Motorola Moto G5s Plus. Both are really good mid-range phones, so let's get into the video. And starting off with the construction, on both handsets we are gonna have fully aluminum body. The 7X is coming with a bigger 5.9-inch display and its longer 18:9 in aspect ratio versus its 5.5-inch on the G5s Plus and its wider 16:9 on the handset. So in terms of their actual size, the 7X is a bit less wider while a bit more longer than the Moto G5s Plus. The design is not the bezel-less on the G5s Plus, so the screen to body ratio is pretty ordinary on the handset, which is 71% versus thinner bezels on the 7X and 77% of screen to body ratio. And as for the weight, there's just 3 grams difference between the handsets, where the G5s Plus being the heavier. There are gonna be on-screen buttons on both handsets and the fingerprint scanner is on the back on the 7X versus at the front on the G5s Plus. For connectivity, there's gonna be micro USB port on both handsets and the headphone jack is there too. And at last, the G5s Plus is gonna have water repellent nano coating, which is gonna make the handset partially water resistant versus there's no protection on the 7X. Coming to the display, and we are gonna have IPS LCD display on both handsets. The screen resolution is gonna be Full HD Plus on the 7X versus Full HD on the G5s Plus. So there are gonna be more than 400 pixels per inch on both handsets. To protect these displays, this looks like no protection on the 7X versus the G5s Plus is gonna have Gorilla Glass 3 protection. As for the performance, there's high silicon Kirin 659 on the 7X versus Snapdragon 625 on the G5s Plus. And both of these chips are really close in terms of performance. And as for the RAM, both handsets are gonna have 3 and 4 GB of RAM variants. And as for the operating system, both handsets are gonna have Android 7 Nougat out of the box. Storage options are also gonna be the same on both handsets, which are 32 and 64 GB, and it can be increased via micro SD card. Coming to the camera, and it's gonna be 16+2 megapixels setup on the 7X versus dual lens 13 megapixels camera on the G5s Plus. So thanks to these secondary sensors, we can take portrait images on both handsets, and on the 7X there's gonna be face detection for faster refocusing. Video recording resolution is gonna be 1080p on the 7X versus 4K on the G5s Plus, and we can also record 120 fps slow motion videos on the G5s Plus at 720p resolution. As for the front camera, both handsets are coming with 8 megapixels front camera, where we can take portrait selfies on the Honor 7X versus this front LED flash on the G5s Plus. At last, the 7X is coming with a bigger 3340 mAh battery versus its 3000 mAh on the G5s Plus. But the handset does have turbo power for fast charging. So this is it for this video guys. Let me know what you guys think about both handsets, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.